the agenda, it just further progresses the agenda of the society that we live in. And you just keep doing it's doing the same thing over. It's insanity. Definition of insanity is to repeat the same thing expecting a different result. And the bickering amongst ourselves doesn't do anything productive. And so ultimately that's my thoughts on it mainly. It's just it seems pointless to me.
A lot of it, for the most part, is pointless. But what I know from my own personal life, you have to be able to take like the things that seem pointless or the L's and like flip them into a lesson. We got to take something useful from it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta turn the crap into something different. Like, I mean, you got to. Like, we've already messed on ourselves. All right, cool. We had the YouTube space, and we get on here, and we're messy. Now let's turn that into motivation to show up better. Like, or like let's see where we messed up, and not mess up the same way twice. Like, there has to be something where we grow, learn, evolve. Like we talked about earlier, adapt. There has to be some takeaway that we can. If we can't move forward, if we stay in the same place, like you talked about, stay like the insanity, like doing the same thing and expecting a different result, like that, we have to do something different. We have to be better. It doesn't make sense for us to continue down the same path that we see is not working out. For whatever reason, it's not healthy. A lot of people are, it's not, okay, I'm trying to form this thought. A lot of people are drawn to drama as entertainment. Cool. But the people who are participating in the drama aren't doing it as like play acting. It's not fun for them. Like, it's causing stress, and it's causing like financial losses because people with monetized channels can lose them or things like that. So why take losses to entertain strangers? Like, that's the part I don't understand, why you want to participate in it. Like, if you're not getting anything beneficial from it, I say leave it alone. Let it go. If there's no benefit, what's that Marie Kondo? If it doesn't bring you joy, get rid of it. I know she's talking about stuff, but get rid of also your behaviors too. If it doesn't bring you joy, and get rid of it, man. And the beef is not bringing people joy. People aren't looking happy. I mean, people, what's that, something, Tasha K, man, she's lost a lawsuit being messy. You know, it's like $4 million lawsuit. So, man, drop it. I know Rico might be getting back to work. JP had to step away, so it's just me and Daniel right now. Rico back. He was hiding. Go
ahead, I got it.
Yeah, but I just think we have to establish the rules of engagement. So, I mean, I think this, so we're talking about a little bit, like you brought up a good point that we need to, because you skipped a step. You didn't start at A. You went straight to Z, Rico, by making us take it. What do we do in the most critical situation we could think of? Do our values still uphold then, or how are they reframed or reshaped? So, I mean, I appreciate that you did that, because it's going to make us think differently about what we actually stand on when it talks about rules of engagement. Like, what if it is two people that we both care, like we care about both of them equally? Well, then what do we do? And that actually needs to be where we start from, because it's easy, like the Bible talks about, it doesn't really mean it's easy to love the people that love you. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard to love those that don't. So if you have two people and one of them you don't like, it's easy to pick a side.
Yes.
It's easy to pick a side when you don't love one of the people. Yes. Or if you don't love either of them, it can just be entertainment. But if you love both of them, well, then what do you do? Yeah, so I mean that's actually, yeah, I'm turning that over in my head.
What was that song? There was a song, I gotta look it up to see who made it. The song was called "Torn Between Two Lovers." It was a famous song. It was like, torn between two lovers. I know y'all like my singing. What do I do? You know, because it was just like, it's hard.
Yeah.
You know, you got two lovers, you love them both, and it's just like, yeah, that shit. You can't have them both.
Yeah, that
But what do you do? And it's one, and that's ultimately what this is, because the proof is in the fact that you value them both, because you're fighting so hard to reach a compromise so they could stop. You didn't care, like you say, you just take a side, and hell, you'd be over there helping the side that you choose, but you're choosing to stay out of it because you care about them both. But yet, they can't see what they're doing, and they're doing to people who actually value them both.